All right. I am going to show you today a few things about managing some of the things in your website's back end. So once you have logged into the back end of your website, it's a WordPress based platform. The first thing I want to go over, and I'm not going to really go over what's on your dashboard today. I'm going to show you actually how to make changes and edit content. So let's come over here on the side, and most of what you're going to be doing is going to be controlled through the Pages section. So let's go ahead and click on Pages. And once you click on Pages, it'll load up here, and you can see all the different pages that are on your website. And so let's just act like we're going to go in and change something on one of our pages. So I'm going to pick the services page here. So as you can see, all you have to do is you can either click on the title of the page or you can click edit. And then once you do that, it's going to allow you to open the page. So here in a second, it'll open up. All right. So typically, what's in this box up here is what's going to show up on your navigation bar, and a lot of times it'll show up what's on the title of your page. So you have to be careful what you put there because that's what people are going to see when they're on the website. But if you need to make a change, you can do so here. All right, now this is using the Enfold theme, and so we have this handy Avia layout builder is the way these pages are set up. And what that's done is allows us to kind of format the pages to be more visually appealing for end users. So when you're looking at the Enfold sections here, if you needed to edit some of this text, it's really simple. You can either click on that little edit element button, or a lot of times you can actually just click on the box and it'll open up. So I've opened this up, and this is showing the different services that I offer. So if you need to make any changes, you can come in here. You can go in and you can delete things just by highlighting it with your mouse and then hitting delete on your keyboard. If you accidentally don't want to do something you just did, and you go, oops, I don't need to do that. So you just close this little box out without saving it, and it's not going to make any changes. So let me show you that again. So just click your little edit button. And then you're able to go in here, and if you need to type in some more stuff, you can just, fit something in your box, and you can come down here and you can say, this is some new text. And then if you need to bold or italicize anything, you can do that by simply just highlighting your text that you want to make bold or italics, and you can do that here, or you can do that here. So you can do all kinds of things there. If you need to create a numbered list, you can do that, and that'll add it to that numbered list. Or you can do bullets if you want to. It's however you want to do it. Then if you wanted to add a link to something, let's say you wanted to add a link to a document or a link to a website, you can come in here and click your little insert or edit link. And to do that, you can either copy and paste a website address in here, or you can type it in like www.google.com or whatever you want to link to. And this is what the actual text that you're linking, that's what that is. So if you wanted it to say something about click here to read more or something to that effect, you can change that. And then I suggest that if you are leading folks away from your website to a different website, you always check this little box, open link in a new tab. Now after that, then you can click add link. And anytime you make a change that you want to save, you click save here at the bottom. Okay, and then you can see that change, but it's still not active on the website until you click update. Okay, so you got to click that blue update button over here. And until you do that, it's not going to show up on your website. And once you do that, the page will refresh, and it will tell you, you'll be able to see. And if you want to preview your changes, you can click preview changes, this little button here, and it'll open up your website and show you the different changes that you made. All right, so you can scroll down here and see, look, there's click here to read more, and looky there, it opened in a new tab. Ta-da! So that's how you go in to make a change on your page. So I'm going to go back over here, and I'm actually going to go in and undo what I just did because I don't need that there on my website. So I'm going to click to edit. I'll show you how to do something else too. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Excuse me. I'm going to close that out. I'm going to click this little edit button. So if you open something and you're like, what is this? Just close it if you don't know what you're messing with, if you don't need to do it. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to delete that. You can just highlight it and I'm going to hit the backspace key on my keyboard. Now, let's say you wanted to add an image. There's a whole lot of white space over here. And let's say you wanted to add a picture in there. So you can click. If you want the picture to be over here in this the white space, you can't really click over here in the white space. You have to click over here on the left-hand side, and then you're going to click your Add Media button. And all the pictures that you've uploaded on your website are right here in your media gallery. So let's just say you wanted to insert a picture. I got a lot going on here. Let's say this is the picture you want to put in there. So I'm going to click this picture to add. Now, then it's going to give you some options. You can put a caption on it. So we could put, if you want to put a caption, you can say this is a caption or whatever you want it to say. And then it's going to ask you, do you want to line it center or do you want to line it left or right? And since I want it to go in the white space over there to the right of my text, I'm going to click right. And you can have this picture link off. So if you want it to link to something, you can do that, or you can tell it none. If you don't want it to link to anything, the media file it would link to would be the actual, if there's a larger version of this image. So I'm just going to say none. And then this is the image size. So it gives you a whole lot of different sizes here. And you can kind of play around with it to see which one's going to work for you. So I'm just going to say the medium size image. It's about 300 pixels square. So after you select your options, and you can click Insert into Page. And then, ta-da, there it is. And then click Save. And then click Update. So it's probably going to look kind of wonky on my site because I already have a gallery going on over here. So let's just refresh this page. This is the actual website itself. And looky there. It did. I don't think it saved yet. Hang on a minute. Let's try it one more time. Update it one more time. Let me just close that one out. And then we'll come up here and preview our changes like we did a minute ago. Or maybe it was there and I didn't notice. Look at there. There's our picture. Now, it didn't right align it, but I think that's because I got this gallery going on over here on the side. So that's probably what happened. So let's go in there and take that out. Here we go. So click Edit yet again. And then you can click on the actual image, or you can probably, oh yeah, see on the actual image, you can click Remove, and it'll take all that out. And the caption and stuff's there. Let's take that out too. All right, so we're going to click Save. We're going to click Update. All right. Now, anytime you, like I said, you want to apply your changes, you always have to click Update. Now, this little thing over here is using a gallery. This section over here is a gallery of images. So let's say you wanted to add some more pictures to that gallery that already exists. So click on your little edit element icon. And there's where you can edit your gallery. So if you click on Add Edit Gallery, you can come in here and select more pictures if you want to. And you can, if you want to move them around, let's say you wanted this picture last, you can do that. So you can come in here and move them around however you want to. If you want to add, or you can even add captions to your pictures here. You can add to gallery. So if you wanted to come in here and select another picture, like maybe, let's just say, we'll fill in the Christmas spirit. Pick your Christmas tree and add to gallery. And you can add that there. And let's say you add it to the gallery and you say, yeah, I don't want it. You can simply click this here and they'll take it away. All right. So after you've updated your gallery, you just, for some reason, it doesn't update. It says Insert. So click Insert Gallery. And it's the same gallery that you already had. You can tweak some of your settings here by like small thumbnails. That's what I have mine set. Or you can do one big image with thumbnails below. Different things. You can change your image size here. You can have different amount of columns if you want to. So there's several different things you can do here. But whenever you're done making your changes, you click Save. And when you click Update, then you preview your changes. Let's see. Takes it a minute. Okay. I'm going to go back to that services page and I'm going to refresh it. And this one should disappear and these should reorganize themselves. Now it is being, well, it's proven that it's not working exactly the way it's supposed to do right now. Let's try it this way. Let's click this Preview Changes button. Ta-da! It worked. I think it's just how you have to click that Preview Changes button. So there you go. So now these things are reorganized and that picture's gone. So everything you do should be immediate, okay? So I'm going to close this little thing, go back to the back end of the website. So And then anytime you need to edit text. Now let's say you wanted to add something to fill this white space over here. Well, it's looking like white space here, but when you actually look at the website, there's really not white space there. So you kind of have to be careful. You have to watch what you're doing. And look at how it looks on the front end. So there is a little bit of white space here under that gallery. So if I wanted to add something else, I could. And if, let's say, in this little bit of white space here, you wanted to add, let's see what would be cool to add. We might decide to add a button. Okay, so when you're looking in your Avia layout builder, you can look at content elements and it gives you all kinds of cool things. You can add icons, buttons, all kinds of little things. You can add another portfolio grid, a contact form, whatever you might be looking for. You can find it here, or you can even look under the Media Elements tab, and that's going to give you options like images, galleries, and different things like that. So I think I want to add a button. So I'm going to click, and you can click and just drag your button down here, and you can kind of see it turns a green color, and you release it. There. And if something happens and your button doesn't end up in the right spot, let's say you're moving the button around. Oh, I'm like, where'd my button go? If you look for it, there it is. See, it's just not in the right spot. But the cool thing is you can just hover over it, and on the dark gray, grab it and just click and hold that mouse button and drag it up. Okay, and there it is. So we're going to edit that button because I don't want a music note and I don't want it to say click me. So I'm going to click on the little edit button. And then when it opens up, I'm going to say, contact me. And then it's asking you where you want your link to go to. So when somebody clicks on this button, where is it going to go? So I can actually come in here and pick a page. So I'm going to go in here and where it says single entry page, I'm going to come in here. And then I'm going to get to select which page. So it only lets you pick from pages you've already created. So if you want to link to a page that you've not yet created it, you're going to have to stop for a second and go and create a new page. And then you'll be able to come back and link it up. So I'm going to go ahead and link to my, let's see, I'm going to just link to my donate purchase page. So then, excuse me. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry, I had a cough there, but you can choose if you want it to open in the same window. You can choose the size of your button. So I'm going to pick a medium size button. And then I'm going to align it to the left just so I can show you how it'll look different. So you just choose your options. And the cool thing is you can come down here and you can pick a different symbol. So you can come down here and pick, let's say, the feather. And click save. And look, there's a whole bunch of options down here. So you got all kinds of cool things. So pick save. And then all you have to do is come up here and click update. And preview changes. All right, well, did it go? I think it did. I think it's that one. Oh, look at there. Now there's my contact me button. When you click it, it goes to the donate page that I had said for it to go to. So there you go. Now, I'm going to remove this button because I really don't need it on my site at this point. So I'm going to click update, and there you go. And you see I was quick about it, sorry. But if you wanted to remove an element, it'll remove the whole thing if you just click that little X. So that's going to delete it. So be careful because you can't really, well, if you delete something accidentally, okay, let's say I said, I'm going to delete this gallery. And I'm like, oh no, I didn't mean to delete that gallery. Whatever you do, don't click update. And if you'll go back over here to pages, it's going to pop up this little box and it's going to say, are you sure you want to go away from this page or do you want to stay on this page? And I'm going to say leave this page because it's asking you, you're not saving your changes is what it's essentially saying. So let me go back to my services page and my gallery should still be there. See, there's the gallery that I deleted, but I didn't click update, so it's still there. So that is how you, if you mess up, just don't save it, okay? Or don't update it. So if you go back up here, let's say you needed to add a new page. You can either click Add New from here, or you can come over here and click Add New. So just click either one of them, whatever works for you. And once you click to add a new page, and you're just going to put your page title. So maybe you wanted this to be New Year information. So you type in your title. and then you can come down here. Now this one's starting without that Avia layout builder. And if you simply just want to have some text, you don't have to use the Avia layout builder. You can come down here and you can type in some text.